So I've just bought a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I bought it a couple of days ago, and up until about 3 days ago I had no intention of buying one, didn't think I needed one, etc. I'm predominantly a photographer using Nikon Z mount gear. I used to do a lot more video, but I rarely do any video these days. However, a couple of days ago I was looking at YouTube, a guy who makes videos about holiday destinations. I was vaguely thinking about what camera he must be using to do that. It was very effective. And then I realised that next week I'm going to New York for a family birthday celebration for my brother-in-law. And I suddenly thought, wow, that would be great fun to make a sort of vlog video about the trip, but what camera am I going to use? My Nikon cameras aren't best suited for it. I've got a GoPro, but that wouldn't work amazingly. And then I vaguely remembered people talking about a DJI Osmo, so then I disappeared down the old YouTube rat hole, looking at loads of videos, and ended up buying one just before the end of the calendar year, a couple of days ago.
There you go. All right.
So today we were planning to visit the Cotswolds, and I thought that would be a great time to take it out for the first time, to try it out. Because it's one thing looking at all these YouTube videos, another thing actually putting it into practice and figuring out how to use it when you're out on the street, etc. So basically I had something to eat, got the dog ready, jumped in the car, set off for Bourton-on-the-Water, which was where we were going to go. But when we got to Stow-on-the-Wold, the traffic was so bad. I think everybody had the same idea as us because the sun was out for the first time in several days. So we thought, no, we'll go to Broadway first and then perhaps track on over to Bourton-on-the-Water later on. Well, we got to Broadway, cut a long story short, all the car parks were full, all the street parking was full. So we gave that up. We drove through a little village that began with W, came to two pubs, and this is like at noon on a Thursday, just after New Year. Both of the pubs were closed. I thought, what's going on? So then we thought, well, we might as well just head back towards Moreton-in-the-Marsh, which is on the way home for us from the Cotswolds. So we went to Moreton-in-the-Marsh. Again, it was really difficult to find somewhere to park, but we eventually found a car park, went through onto the high street, crossed over the road. There's a big pub over there that we've been to before. Got there, closed. When you look at the opening hours, opens at 12 o'clock every day, apart from Thursdays when it doesn't open till 4 o'clock. Then back over the road to an Italian restaurant. Probably wouldn't have let the dog in anyway. That was closed. So then we ended up at the Black Bear. Great little pub. Had a lovely meal and came home. Then getting home, just trying to throw a few of the clips on the timeline of Premiere Pro to see what it looked like. I'm no colour grader, I need to start practicing other things, so I just used the normal colour profile rather than the log profile, because I need to get to know the camera first, I think, better before then I start worrying about getting into the intricacies of colour grading. So, but it's a joy to use, it's so small, it's discreet. You just want to use it, but this video is rubbish, but I'm putting it up as a baseline so that hopefully subsequent videos will show how I've improved. Fingers crossed.